times, and I will compare the classical period and 20th century period. We will look at the music is different and how it also is similar. Let's start with the classical period. The music is known as being clear, beautiful, and balanced. It usually has one main melody with soft background music. We call this a homophonic texture. Music in this time follows special rules and form, like the sonata form, which means it has a beginning, middle, and ends. The orchestra also started to grow during this time. Famous composers from this period are Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Joseph Haydn, and also we have early Beethoven. Next, let's move to the 20th century, also called the modern period. In this time, music changed a lot. Composers wanted to try a new sound and break the old rules. They used atonal music, electronic instruments, and even recorded sound. The music didn't always have a clear melody or a normal structure. This period is influenced by things like technology, world wars, and a modern art. A famous composer in this period is including Igor Stravinsky, Arnold Schubert, and John Cage. Now, I will explain the main difference between classical and 20th century music. I will also give examples to help you understand better. First, melody. In this classical period, the melody is clear, smooth, easy to remember. For example, in Mozart, plain not music, the melody is very famous and easy to sing. But in the 20th century, the melody can be broken, strange, and very simple. For example, we can see that Schoenberg, the period Lunae, the melody jumps around and is hard to follow. Next, we also can see the difference from a harmony. Classical music uses a major and minor chords. It sounds nice and pleasant. For example, in Beethoven's Symphony No. 5, the harmony is strong and beautiful. But in 20th century music, the harmony sounds weird and uncomfortable on purpose. For example, in Stravinsky, the Rite of Spring, the sound clash and surprise the listener. Next, we move to a form. We also can see the difference from a form. Classical music follows a clear structure like the sonata form. For example, many of Haydn played pieces follow the same form with an introduction, development, and ending. But in 20th century music, we can see that music can have free form. Some pieces don't have any structure. For example, we can see in John Cage 4:33, the musician sit with a playing. The music is just the sound of the room. Next, we also can see in the difference in purpose. In classical period, music was made for a beauty and entertainment. It was played for king, queens, and a big concert halls. For example, we can see that Mozart music was played at royal events and parties, but in the 20th century, music was meant to show feelings, old story, and send a message. For example, after the war, some music was written to express sadness, freedom, and anger. Lastly, we can see change in the instrument. Classical music uses traditional instruments like piano and orchestra. For example, Symphony of Mozart uses a string, woodwinds, brass, and symphony. But in 20th century music uses new things like electronic instruments, sound recording, and even noise from a nature or a daily life. For example, Engard Bereza used electronic sound and sirens in pieces from electronic way. So we can though the both periods have a beautiful music, the style, sound, and purpose were very different. Even though the music sound very different, both periods have something in common, like both show the idea and feeling of their time. And also, this both period had composer who want to try new things. For example, Mozart changed musical form and John Cage used silent in music. And also, this period both want to use orchestra and perform in concert halls. And also, we can see that both try to make people feel something through music. To end my presentation, music from a different times. To end my presentation, music from a different time is a very interesting. Classical music is about beauty, talents, and clear form, but 20th century music is about new ideas, feelings, and freedom. Even though they are different, both styles are important. They help us understand how music can change with time and how it can show the world around us. Thank you for listening.
Den Wein, den man mit Augen trinkt, gießt nachts der Mond in Wogen nieder. Eine Springflut überschwemmt den Stil.